Advisory Board, August 1st, 2019. And we've got the agenda in front of us. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda as written?
So move.
And a second? Thank you, Dolly and Becky.
Candace.
Candace. And approval of the minutes as written.
So move that we approve them. And I didn't see, I read over them, I did not see anything.
I didn't see anything.
Somebody else may have
Kind
caught
of a short
something.
meeting. Yeah. Do we have a second to approve the minutes as written?
Move we approve them as written.
Thank you, Becky. All in favor? Okay, the minutes have been approved, Christy, so we're on to program and facilities update.
Okay. Camp visited the water slide today, and a fun time was had by all. Our tie-dye totals for the season are 2,611 compared to 1,847 last year at this time, or after 8 weeks.
That's 800?
No, 1,800. Oh, the total difference is 764. Yes, that math worked for you. And we are averaging approximately 95.5 additional participants each week over last year. Our 50-50 totals to date as part of the B-Part revenue is $2,643.
Wow.
We have 5 concerts left, counting this coming Sunday. Thank you to everybody that was able to sell tickets last Sunday. We had $450 as part of what the town's take was for last week. And thank you for everybody that's been helping with tie-dye. Obviously, you can see we have a lot more people this year, and it seems to be running smoothly, so I appreciate all the help. Yoga attendance is also strong this summer. I did speak to Dennis Vick, Candace's husband, and he's agreed to take a look at the little free library to see what he can do to help us with that repair, as it's convenient to transport back to his workshop. And I spoke to a contractor again Monday about the fence. There's some repair that needs to occur to the fence around the basketball court. The side that's on the east side, the long way towards the picnic shelter, actually needs the whole thing to be replaced down that section. And it's been really hard to find that. We tried for the end of the budget year before June, but it's been really hard to find a fence contractor who wants a piece of a job. They all want full fence jobs. But I did contact again on Monday, so hopefully we'll get something done there soon. And then as far as, that's what I have as far as facilities and programs. But Candace did let me know that she is interested in attending the conference. And I printed off and handed to Karen for you guys to share and pass around, or I can make some additional copies as well when this is over. But if anybody else is interested in going, it's the tentative schedule by the day on the spreadsheets at the back, and it's September 16th through 18th, and I just need to get you registered. So
can you register for one day?
You can register daily.
I can go that Tuesday, the 16th.
And if anybody else is interested, and if you'll just let me know.
You said we had to the end of the month.
I would do it. Yes, well, I would do it in the next couple weeks because it's September 16th.
All right, but let you know.
Let me know, and I'll take care of it.
Now, the one thing I don't want to do, because we have a town meeting that night, I want to be back for it. So I would not do the social part. I could leave at any time to get back here, right?
Right, you can leave at any time. You don't have to go to all of them. But if there is a day that you're going and there is a social that's listed, you have to tell me that if you plan to go, because those are separate. You have to add those on separate.
Okay. I would not do that because I'm going to be here.
Christy, put me down for a no, because the only day I'm available is Wednesday, and looking what's on that last day, I don't think it would be a good use of our funds for me to do that. But thank you.
And if anybody else is going Tuesday, I'd be glad to pick them up and drive. And where is it?
It's at Myrtle Beach at the convention center.
Okay.
I'm going to have to let you know.
Okay.
Like I said, the only thing that would keep me from going is that I have a grandbaby that's being born about that time. But
That's exciting.
And I will just go back for a minute and say it was very interesting, not that this doesn't happen yearly, but this past week at tie-dye, we actually had somebody visiting the island with a couple of 11-year-olds-ish in that age group. They asked what else was going on here, and then they came and signed up for camp today, and were very excited as they were leaving the island that they, had something to do both days. So,
Are you, after this season, are you going to reevaluate camp?
I am, because I think that right now we have some kids that are a lot of our kids that were coming every year are in the charter school, and they go back to school sooner. So they started back in July, so it
I
may
was going
be
to say, because even the beach, it's just gotten so quiet this past week. Yeah.
but apparently they're all still coming to tie-dye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They must be. It must be part of their curriculum somehow.
A lot of people I've talked to, the families come, and on Friday night they go to the beach and have their picture taken at the beach with their shirts on.
Yeah, there are more, I think there is.
And I've heard so many people in the pit say, this is just tradition. We just do this every year.
And
We've
they
got
come
a
with their
T-shirt.
shirts on,
We-
15,
yeah,
16.
yeah. We've got a shirt from every year.
And we're
Yeah.
selling a lot of adult shirts. I know it started as a
I think
kid's
they
activity,
use their kids
but-
to get to come.
I do too.
And there's a resident that lives here on the island, because I've seen her at the meetings. And I think she was here last week from what she said. And she bought 4 or 5 more Tuesday.
She's sending them to friends. I talked to
Okay.
her. Yeah.
Okay.
And then as far as upcoming programs, I'm going to make you guys aware, a reminder, because we won't meet again before then, that August the 17th is the Kids Expo that the Chamber is going to hold here. And they're going to set up underneath the bridge. And they're going to have 10 by 10 spaces and tents and set up like we do for Boo at the Beach. So it'll start at the pavilion, and they'll use all the area they can there before they wrap down Brunswick. I think so far they have about 35 participants, and they are maxing it out at 50. And it'll start at 10 o'clock that morning if anybody happens to want to go through.
At what time?
10. They're going to do awards, I think, around 1 on the stage.
I'm assuming that they're given a number just like the vendors are, and they set up themselves. Is that the objective?
That is the objective.
Okay.
Christy, how does that work as far as, we were charging for extra security and extra police. Does that fall under that?
We are not. The police department, it does not fall under that. We
Okay.
did it for races, and the town is co-sponsoring this because they had to come before the board for approval since they are vending and we don't do open vending. And so they get a pass for the day. The police are aware, and the duty officer will be through, and actually we're going to do some stuff to block off traffic where it V's so that only one side is open to keep the kids safe, but they won't have multiple officers on site, and they're aware of that.
Okay.
Now, are they sending publicity out?
They are.
We're assuming that they're.
They are.
I won't be able to make it to that, but I'm just wondering if there's some kind of program or something, if we can just snag one of those and put it in
The
Time
time
capsule.
capsule, that would be good.
And is Heather sending a blurb out from the town on that?
We will remind people that it's here.
Okay.
And then
Because I think it would be good, that locals support that.
we can't extend it to other organizations that you guys may belong to. And most of our programs will of our summer ongoing programs will have ended by then. But if you think of anything that you want me to put out, we can put flyers at the Chambers table that they'll have set up as far as informational booth.
Do you know
Because
who that-
remember,
Do you know who has, do you know if Smart Start has a booth there yet? Do you have any idea who?
I don't.
You
They
don't?
didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, they're keeping that list. They didn't
Okay.
share it.
So if HBBC wanted to have flyers, we could put them at the chamber table? Or
Not.
Okay.
Just a town stuff that you guys know that we do. If we wanted to
Okay.
get a head start
The
on
whole town.
advertising,
Okay,
if HBBC is a chamber member, which I don't know that they are, but the chamber members get to have
not that I
tents.
know of.
I don't think so.
I've never seen that as a budgeted item.
No. Tie-dye ends the 13th.
It does unless we have a lot of shirts left, and if I have to do the last week just by myself, that works because we've only programmed through the 13th. But if we have leftover shirts, we will run one more week.
Okay. Officially the 13th.
Officially the 13th. And we won't do an additional order after that time. It would just be if we wanted to sell what we have.
Okay.
The splash pad is still just open on weekends?
It is. Chris had some additional information that he was getting from the county. I don't know if the beginning of August may show something different as far as the restriction, at least for a while. But as soon as we get that information and it's verified, then we will change the timing on that.
They had 7 inches of rain in Greensboro last night.
Well, I was in Wilmington yesterday, and it was just, I've never seen such spotty rain. I mean, I've seen it, but it was just really spotty. You could just see that line of demarcation where it stopped and ended.
There was one time I looked at my weather app, and the intersection of it, not Bolivia, Supply, up towards the hospital and 211, it was just pouring.
Well, we had a flash flood advisory on Holden Beach and it never rained.
It's hard to get. Anybody else? Is that Chris? Is that it, Christy?
That's what I have.
Okay. I think our next meeting would be September 5th at 2 o'clock. Does that sound right?
Going back to the little library, do you need books for that, Christy?
I believe at the last meeting, Susanna was saying, and I think I know that you were not there, Dolly, but or no, you were here. Susanna was saying that I think next month it may be the one in Fayetteville where she can get bundles.
Okay.
So it'll probably be a couple of months into the late fall before we need them again, because she was going to get a 50 bundle, and we still
Okay.
have some to put out once it's repaired.
Okay.
Hopefully Dennis can take that home when we go on the 10th and maybe bring it back the week of the 19th.
Well, thanks, Candace, for having them do that.
And September 5th was correct.
Okay. Okay. Well, anybody else? I'll let you, Olivia. Everything good?
Everything's good.
Good. Well, do we have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
All right, second?
Second.
Second, Olivia. Thanks.
All right, thank you guys.